What is up? What is up? How's it going, everyone? And welcome back to another break from us here at North of 7 Cards, where we've got some more 2024 Topps Signature Class football to rip open for you. We got another case of mega boxes here for you. And we're not going to keep you waiting any longer. We're going to get right into it. Going to make some stacks, going to open some packs. Hopefully there's something nice inside. Always hoping. So here we go, 20 boxes coming your way here. And while I'm making these stacks, let us know who you're looking for in the chat. And hopefully we can will something nice into existence for you. So let's go 4 at a time. Hope everyone's having a good Tuesday so far. So we'll go 5 at a time here. There we go, 20 big boy boxes. Once again, hello to everyone tuning in on YouTube and on eBay Live. Happy to have you all here with us this morning. How's it going, Boba? How are we doing today? Hey! Welcome in. No boxes in. I've just cut open the first 5. Just stacking the packs here. So you haven't missed any of the action yet. Just in time, if anything. So I just took out the packs from the first 5. So once I'm done with these stacks, that's what you're going to see to start. Put an Elway on the universe. It would be nice to pull a legend out of this stuff. Who do you got, Boba? Which one is it? Dan, let me check. I believe that one had to get postponed, so if I'm not mistaken, but I know Jack was taking care of that one. Ooh, you got Jaden. So check your DMs. Yeah, sorry about that. If something has been sent, then feel free to send a message for clarification. I love it, man. Hoping we can, you know, give you a good experience on your first rip with us, and hopefully, you know, a good pull always helps. We did pull a Jaden Odyssey in one of our rips yesterday out of this stuff. No, those are still selling for around $100, so hey, maybe we can find another. Or maybe an autograph this time. I think that would be nice too, no? But either way, we're just about ready. So a big thank you to everyone making this one happen. Wishing you all the best of luck, baby. Open some sleeves. Yeah. It is tough to, you know, find those big boys in the stuff, but just makes it that more special when you do. That was tough to open. More tough to open than it should have been. Here we go. Good luck, everyone. Starting off, Jim McMahon. Gridiron Ambassadors for Earl Campbell. Leggett, bronze. There's a pair or amount pairings. Strahan and Tuck, along with Eichenberg on the orange. Or numbered. Yeah, numbered would be nice. There's Steve Young on the StarCast and Jerzon Newton. Chris Carter and AJ Barner. After image, that is Malik Neighbors and Devontae Walker. Gridiron Ambassadors. There you go. You're on the board with Jaden. You got Theo Johnson as well. After image for Jim Kelly and Justin Eboigbe. There's a fluidity for Bo Jackson and Troy Aikman. Pulled a Bo fluidity to 10 yesterday too. Solomon and Braswell orange. There's an after image, and it is our first numbered hit of the break. Brock Bowers, 119 of 175. Braden Fiske. Gridiron Ambassadors for Fouts and Jerry Rice. There's Jason Witten and Jay Novacek, pairings. Nathaniel Watson. There's Rob Gronk on the StarCast, Tyler Guyton. We got Byron Murphy along with Kurt Warner. Total touchdowns for Andre Reed and Diane Edwards. What's up, Dave? How's it going? Looking for some Barry Sanders too. I love it. There's Brooks on the Ambassadors and Chad Johnson. After image for CJ Stroud and Chris Jenkins. We got Marcus Allen on the fluidity and Caleb Williams. Trevin Wallace, Bucky Irving. Jason Kelsey, that's backwards. So it's numbered 34 of 100. All good, brother. Living, thriving. All the usual. Just enjoying the nice weather, you know. There's a Barry Sanders on the bronze. Irving Fryer, total TDs. Emmett Smith. Gridiron Ambassador for Jim Kelly. Austin Reed. StarCast for T.O. and Amarius Mims. Cooper DeJean and Mike Sainristil. After image for Corum and Olu Fashanu. Total touchdowns for Frank Gore, Jordan Love. Always buzzing, you know that. Keeping it going. Ambassadors for Caleb Williams, Cole Bishop. Fluidity for Ricky Pearsall, Jonathan Brooks. There's Spencer Rattler and Ricky Williams. There's T.O. Number 99 at 225. Still looking for our first auto of the rip. We got Mean Joe Green. Ambassadors for Dorset, Blake Corum. Montana and Rice on the pairings. Jaden Hicks. Starcast for Randy Moss, Marcus Allen. There's Roman Wilson, Joe Montana. Total touchdowns for Sean Alexander, Josh Newton. Marv on the Ambassadors, Cooper Beebe. After image for Eddie George, Dylan Laube. Rattler on the Fluidity, Bernie Kosar. Jawar Jordan, Jabari Small. Okay. We got Joe Montana on the StarCast. That is a 186 to 225. Little aqua teal tinge to it. The numbered hits are showing up. I want to see some ink. Signature class after all. Keith Randolph. Lewis and Suggs pairings. Will Reichard. Total touchdowns for Barry Sanders. A.D. Mitchell. StarCast for Charles Woodson. A.J. Barner. Newton. There's a Jaden Daniels on the orange. J.D. Worthy on the Ambassadors. Liu Fao. After image for Dawkins. Jermaine Burton. Jerry Rice. Keaton Slavis. We got Emmett Smith, Fluidity, and Drew Brees. Anthony Gould, Jerome Bettis. Ooh, we got some nice orange Fluidity here. Bo Jackson, 34 of 50. The numbered bows keep following us. Fresh off an out of 10 pull in yesterday's break. We got Dwayne Carter and Darius Robinson to end off this first portion. So for those just tuning in, we're going to grab 5 more boxes, rip them up, stack them up, and then we'll do what we just did, see what's inside. So this is quote-unquote the end of the first quarter. Get these bad boys opened up. Good to see a new product on the table. Something a little different. Something we're not fully used to. But definitely some nice Chrome releases coming up. Marvel next week. Basketball later this week. It'll be fun. Lots and lots on the docket. Let's get stacking some more here. Any upcoming releases anyone super excited for? Anything you got marked down on your calendars? Because there is a crap ton coming out. I think for me, Marvel Chrome's got to be up there. Less than a week out from release. I think Marvel's set for June 16th release. So that's next Monday. Either way, we're on to the next round. Let's do it. Peyton Manning to start. Pairings, Breeze and Rattler. Jim McMahon. Bryce Young after image, Jawhar Jordan. Starcast for Watt and Jalen Wright. Levis and Cedric Gray. Total touchdowns for Lenny Moore and Isaiah Davis. There's Bryce Young ambassadors and Drake May. Pairings of Hines Ward and Bettis. And our first autograph of the break, it is Carter Bradley. Congrats, Carter Bradley spot. Michael Pratt on the orange. Fluidity for Terrell Davis, Drew Brees. Blue coming up here, that is going to be Joe Alt. Not too bad, 35 of 175. Hell yeah, I love to see that. We got Barry Sanders on the orange. And there is Cameron Kinchens. 132 of 175. Caitlin Carson. Total touchdowns for Bettis. Jalen Polk. We got CJ Stroud ambassadors. Frank Gore Jr. Drew Brees Starcast. John Riggins. And there is Kamani Vidal. 13 of 50. On the chrome there. Peyton Manning on the orange. Pairings of Moss and Carter. Ruke Ohoro. After image for Woodson, Jatavion Sanders. Gronk touchdown to Nate Wiggins. Fluidity for McConkey and Will Shipley. Ray Davis and Luke McCaffrey. There is McKinley Jackson, 60 of 100. Eric Gall. Trey Benson ambassadors, Darrelle Revis. Elway and Nix on the pairings. And there's Cameron Kinchens on the second autograph. Congrats, Kinchens spot. And for those Paramount pairings, we are going to do one random for all of them between the left and right sides. That'll be done at the end of the break. Malik Neighbors. Tom Brady Starcast, Grayson Murphy. Dan Phelps, Adrian Peterson. After image of Caleb Williams and Dan Marino. Staubach ambassadors, Audric Estime. After image for Bo Nix, Abrams Drain. Fluidity for Drake May and Peyton Wilson. Trey Benson and Johnny Wilson. Total touchdowns for Eric Dickerson, and that is green, numbered 102 of 150. Marshawn Lloyd. After image for Bowers, Javon Bullard. Blake Corum ambassadors, Ray Davis. Starcast for Manning, DJ James. Bo Jackson, Edgar and James. After image for Jane Daniels, Cam Little. Total touchdowns for James, Jaden Hicks. See another auto in this section. Ambassadors for AR, Trey Benson. Fluidity for Edgar and James. And Jordan. Sorry, that's Brett Favre. Devin Leary, Chad Johnson. And there's Jim Kelly on the Gridiron Ambassadors. 67 of 100, purple. Labe. After image for Richard Sherman, Chris Braswell. Bo Nix Ambassadors, Ennis Rakestraw. Starcast for Kelsey, Makai Wingo. Jim Kelly and Jacob Cowing. After image of Marvin Harrison Jr., Michael Vick. That's total touchdowns for Marcus Allen. And the next one, it's another Rams rook. It is Cody Schrader. Congrats to the Cody Schrader spot on getting an autograph. Lassiter. Drake May Ambassadors, Kate Stover. There's Marshall Falk and Luke McCaffrey. Carter Bradley, Doug Williams. Total touchdowns for Gronk. Show the other ones off first. There's Latu, and that is 49 of 50 for Rob Gronkowski. There's the goated tight end right there. And that's going to take us to the halfway mark of this one. Got 10 more to go. Bring the next 5 forward. Again, good to see you guys. Hope everyone's having a good Tuesday so far. Let's get this next round going. Next stack. Might see some Pandora here peeking through. And here we go on to this next portion. We got McMahon and Galt. Isaac. After image for DeJean and Darius Robinson. Starcast for Peterson, Kurt Warner. We got T.O. on the orange, 12 of 50 for Terrell Owens. Ainias Smith. Total touchdowns for Dickerson, Brandon Dorless. Ambassadors for Steve Young, Jalen Ford. Brady and May, pairings, McConkey. Fluidity for Keon Coleman, Peyton Wilson. We got Josh Carty, Terrell Owens. Teal coming up, that is going to be Bucky Irving. That's a better name. 203 at 225. One of my favorite young running backs in the game. Kinchins. John Riggins, Tim Brown. Troy Aikman, Jordan Morgan. Joe Montana Starcast and Bob Means. There's purple here for Theo Johnson, and that is numbered 194 to 250. Diane Edwards. Pairings for Blunt and Woodson. Devondre Sweat. Levis After Image and Rob Gronkowski. Total touchdowns for Marshall Falk and Xavier Worthy. There's Fluidity for Corum and McKinley Jackson. Dallas Turner and Jerry Rice. Teal for Eric All Jr. 17 at 225. Eric Dickerson. Dan Marino Ambassadors, Tyrese Knight. Peyton and Anthony Richardson. We got Terrion Arnold as well. Jerry Rice, Starcast, TJ Tampa. There's Ladd McConkey, 155 of 225. Ben Sinnott. Jordan Love After Image. And there's Michael Wiley on the Preeminent Ink. I saw those Commanders colors for a second. There we go. Michael Wiley spot. Congratulations on getting the next autograph. Emmitt Smith. Total touchdowns for T.O. Fuaga and Vidal. Brock Bowers Ambassadors, Kalen King, Jalen Simpson. Fluidity for Knicks, Jordan Love. Ellis and Palomalu. There we got Kalen Bullock, 93 of 100. Oh, I know, dude. Hopefully there's still a good Jaden Sin there, man. I believe. Gotta be due for something soon. Yesterday was a quiet one, too, and then there were a couple nice hits at the end. I believe. Chop Robinson. There is a Pandora coming up. Jordan Love Ambassadors, Keaton Slavis. And here you guys go. It is going to be Jerry Rice on the short print. Congrats, Jerry Rice spot. There's Van Pran Granger. Starcast for Brett Favre, Roman Wilson. Marshall Falk and Troy Fontanu. Harrison Jr. and Benson, Terrion Arnold. After image for LT, Kalen King. Total touchdowns for Isaac Bruce and Keon Coleman. Here's Caleb Williams on the fluidity and Adrian Peterson. Here we got Jonathan Brooks, 187 of 225. Ray Lewis. We got Eric All Jr., some green this time, 137 of 150. Mason Smith. After image for Trey Benson, Justin Eboigbe. Total touchdowns for AP, Jonah Ellis. Will Levis Starcast, Malachi Corley. Randy Moss, Jason Witten. Tony Dorsett, Ambassadors. Jace McClellan. Joe Montana and Jerry Rice. Pairings, Bo Nix. Total touchdowns for Sean Alexander, Marvin Harrison Jr. There's Eric Dickerson and John Elway. Here we've got Tyler Nubin, 85 of 100. Harrell. And there's green too. So there's Watson, Ford, and Grayson Murphy, numbered 125 of 150. Alrighty then, we got 5 more left. And we are hoping for something that we can put on the stand. Any predictions this last little bit, chat? What do we think is coming out here? I know Boba's still looking for that big Jaden. I'm hoping we can find it here. '25's looking for Ladd as well. I'm a big Ladd guy. He carried my fantasy team for a bit. I know S is still looking for that Elway. I think I have, out of hobby, I pulled an Elway autograph before from the stuff. Would love for a legend like him to follow us to the Megas. I think I see another Pandora in here. Hey, hope it's a good name. Jerry Rice is a pretty good one. Let's do better on it this time. Still haven't seen an Odyssey yet either. Seems like we've been saving the best for last in these breaks, and I'm hoping that stays true here. Find that Barry auto? Yeah. Find anyone nice, really. Good luck, everyone, on this last section of it. Save the best for last. Now let's do it. Starting off, it is John Riggins. There's Brian Dawkins, Weapon X, 78 of 150. Me and my boys were having some beverages and watching some of the Weapon X highlights on the TV this weekend. I'll be honest. One of a kind player and individual. There's Patrick Paul. Jerry Rice ambassadors, Jason Kelsey. Pairings for Marino and Greasy. Tyler Newbin. Star cast for Richardson and Brendan Rice. And there's our next autograph. Finally, some color on it. Nathaniel Watson, 141 of 150. Congrats, Nathaniel Watson spot. Devondre Sweat, Cooper DeJean. Total touchdowns for Tim Brown, Byron Murphy. Ambassadors for Will Levis and Malik Washington. After image for Brooks and Troy Franklin. Fluidity for Leggett, Joe Montana. Braylon Trice, James Harrison. After image for Drake May, Darrell Rivas. Pandora coming up, and it is going to be Marvin Harrison Jr. There's some Maserati Marv. Nice grab for that spot. We're going to recap all the hits after as well, so stick around. Javon Sullivan. Starcast for Eli Manning and Malik Neighbors. There is Bub Means. 27 of 150 for Bub Means. J.J. Watt. Goal touchdowns for Randy Moss and Jalen McMillan. Neighbors ambassadors and Dan Marino. Pairings for Aikman and Staubach. Trevin Wallace. Is that a redemption? It is a redemption. We saw Jacob Cowling last time. Behind this, Xavier Worthy, it is Jalen Polk. That base autograph variation, congrats to the Jalen Polk spot. Just hoping for something bigger there. Polk spot will gladly take that. Abrams Drain. Starcast, that is Rob Gronkowski with some teal to it. 112, let's see, 225. Anthony Richardson. Keith Randolph, Leonard Taylor. Hall and Worthy, Jabari Small. After image for Vic, Span Ford. Starcast for Ray Lewis and Junior Colson. Marcus Allen and Quinyon Mitchell. Calvin Hill ambassadors and Joe Green. After image for AR, Kurt Warner. Total touchdowns for Leroy Kelly, Michael Hall Jr. Fluidity for Eddie George, A.D. Mitchell. Marvin Harrison Jr., Lawrence Taylor. There is Bryce Young on the Gridiron Ambassadors. 138 at 225. Come on, let's finish strong here. Peyton Manning. Pairings of Leggett and Brooks. Anthony Richardson. There's an Odyssey coming up, and it is Byron Murphy II. Congrats, Byron Murphy spot. Wasn't the Jaden we saw last time. It's Jared Wiley. Starcast, that is for Bryce Young, Jackson Powers Johnson, Bernie Kosar, J.C. Latham. After image for Terry Bradshaw, Brett Favre. Total touchdowns for Tony Dorsett, Johnny Wilson. Joe Green, Gridiron Ambassadors, Junior Colson. Tony Dorsett, Muhammad Kamara. And we got Michael Vick, 196 at 225. That iconic Falcons uniform that he made famous. Sean Alexander. One more auto at least. We got Marist Liufau, 14 at 250. Come on. Jim McMahon. Total touchdowns for Steve Largent, Ray Lewis. Gridiron Ambassadors for Archie Manning, Jace McClellan. We got Jordan Love, Starcast. And we do have another autograph. It is Isaiah Davis, 84 of 150. Nice green color match. Congrats, Isaiah Davis spot. There's Brock Bowers. Donovan McNabb, Joe Green. Favre and Love on the pairings. Cooper DeJean. After image for Xavier Worthy, Kalen Bullock. Total touchdowns for Chris Carter and Bo Nix, orange. Fluidity for Brock Bowers, James Harrison. There is Javon Bullard, 206 at 225. Will Shipley. And there's Dylan Johnson to end things off. Cooper and Colson, and that Johnson is numbered 63 of 250. And there you have it. Those 20 boxes have disappeared. Let's recap the hits and do the random for all those pairing cards. 1 sec. All right, here is your recap. You got Johnson at 250, Bullard to 225, Liufau to 250, Vic to 225, Byron Murphy Odyssey, Young to 225, Gronk to 225, Means to 150, Harrison Jr. on the Pandora, Dawkins to 150, Murphy to 150, Newbin to 100, Alt to 150, Brooks to 225, Rice on the Pandora, Bullock to 100, McConkey to 225, All Jr. to 225, Johnson to 250, Irving to 225, T.O. to 50, Gronk to 50, Kelly to 100, Dickerson to 150, Jackson to 100, Vidal to 50, Kinchins to 175, and Alta 175 as well. Jackson to 50, Montana to 225, T.O. to 225, Kelsey to 100, and Bowers to 175. And our autographs, we've got Isaiah Davis to 150, Jalen Polk, Nathaniel Watson to 150, Michael Wiley, Cody Schrader, Cameron Kinchins, and Carter Bradley. So there you have it. Before we go, let's see who's getting all these pairing cards. So I'm going to get this thing set up. If it'll let me. There we go. Take you guys there right now on the YouTube side of things. So it's going to be one between the left and right side. So whichever side comes up after 5, the players on that side will be getting those pairing cards. Good luck to all. Going to the names on the left side. Congratulations. And there you have it, my friends. That is going to wrap us up here for this one. This has been break number 5 of our 24 Topps Signature Class Mega Breaks. Appreciate everyone who got into this one. For the rest of today's rips on the YouTube, eBay side of things, Jack's got you covered for them. So be sure to hop in there, show him some love. And until the next time, everyone, wish you all the best. Take care. Thanks again, and enjoy the rest of your Tuesday.